Hey guys, my name is Stephanie and you're highly welcome to my channel. So in today's video I'll be sharing with you guys how I actually made this gong sleeve. So if you're interested, please keep watching till the end. So now these are the materials I'll be making use of. I have this satin fabric I'll be using, and I also have the lining fabric as well. I have this hard gum stay that I'll be using for the inner to actually make the structure, and other materials here, so keep watching. So first thing, I'm going to be drawing a straight line at the upper side to create the starting point. I folded the fabric already into one sleeve for each. So now I'm going to be marking from the upper side to the length. So I actually want the length of 10.5 inches, but I'm marking 11.5 for folding. So if you want yours to be longer, you can actually make it to be 11, 12, 13 depending on your own preference. So now I'll go ahead and connect the straight line from there all the way to this other side. So the next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to be marking her bicep. So marking a bicep of 8.5 inches. I'll go ahead and mark it there. So now I'll be marking the cap size. So I'll go ahead and mark from the starting point to actually marked 4.5, but I'll make use of 5 inches. I've actually marked 5 inches. I corrected it to mark 5 inches. So now the next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to be drawing just a straight line from there. I'll just connect a straight line to the cap size that I mark at the downside. So I'll be making a freehand skirt to create the armhole. So now I'm just confirming the 8.5 inches because the down one, the line was not straight, so I'm just trying to correct it from here. So from these biceps, I'm actually adding extra 4 inches to it because there's going to be gathers or pleats that I'll be doing at the upper side. So I added extra 4 inches. So if you want it to be big, you can add more. Alright, so now I'm just going to make a rough sketch from the upper side all the way to the downside. From here, I actually added 4 extra inches. Okay, you can add more or you can add less depending on how big or small you want the gong sleeve to be. So now I've gone ahead to make a freehand skirt, just drawing the armhole just the same way you see like this, and then from the downside I'm minusing about 1.5 inches from the upper side. So you can minus 1 inch or half inch. Okay, for this sleeve I actually don't want it to be really that wide, that's why I minused a 1.5 inch at the downside. So the next thing I'm going to do is that I'll just go ahead and cut out everything now. So the next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to just be making a notch from the upper side. Okay, I'll just make a notch to know the midpoint. So this is actually what I have right here. So I'll be using this as a template to cut for the 2 lining pieces. So guys, I'm actually done cutting the 2 lining pieces, and this is what they look like. It's the same size and same length as well. So I'll still use the same thing and cut the same thing on the hard gum stay as well. That's what I'm going to do. I'll just use it and cut it. So guys, I'm actually done doing that. I'm done cutting the gum stay exactly the same size, but it's not going to be the same, so I'm going to be minusing sewing allowance from the downside and also the upper side as well, and the side. So I will just do that and then bring it and show you guys how it looks like, and I'll repeat the same process with the other one as well. So guys, this is what I have. After doing that, I also went ahead to iron it. Alright, so there is going to be like gathers or pleats at the upper side, so I need that space and I need sewing allowance by the side as well. So you see that I actually not more from the downside because I don't want it to be that wide. So I have about 17.5 inches and then 21.2 inches at the upper side from the gum stay. So that's what I'm making use of. So if you want yours to be wide, just allow it, don't minus anything. So now I'll be placing the lining the right sides facing each other on the right side of the main fabric. I'll go ahead and sew it all the way from the downside. I'll do the same thing to the other side, the other one as well. So guys, I'm actually done doing that. I'm just trimming out this excess that I have at the downside. I'll just trim the excess out, and then after I'm done doing that, I'll just go ahead and iron it. After ironing, the next thing I'm going to do is that I'll just take it to my sewing machine, and then I'm going to be top stitching from the lining side. I'll just flip it to the lining side, top stitch all the way to the upper side. I'll do the same thing to this one as well. So guys, I'm done doing that, and this is what I have. This is how it looks like. So now the next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to be folding it like this with the right sides facing each other. The lining is going to be at the upper side, and then the main fabric I'll place it like this, and then I'll take it to my sewing machine and sew with the allowance that I actually kept. I'll just sew it and then connect all the way to this lining side as well. And I'll also go ahead and do the same thing to this other sleeve as well. So guys, I'm done doing that, so I'll go ahead and trim out the excess that I have. I'll trim out this excess from this side as well. So I'll just trim it out, and then I will be flipping it. I'll be flipping the right side to actually come out. I'll flip it just the same way you see in this video, and then neatly arrange it. After flipping it, I will do the same thing to this other sleeve as well. I'll just flip it to the right side. So guys, I'm done doing that, and this is what it looks like. I'll just go ahead and not iron it to stay in place, and then I'll go ahead and make a loose stitch to actually do the gathers. So this is what I have after doing the loose stitch and then making the gathers. As you can see, the gathers is actually concentrated in the middle, so I'll just keep adjusting it to have the armhole length that I actually want, and to see how it's actually looking. See how this other side is also looking as well. I'll also adjust it to actually fit the length that I actually want. Okay. So as you can see, you see that the sleeve is not big. It's not that big like other Gong sleeve. Like I said in the beginning, it's your choice depending on your own preference if you want it to be big. So now I'm done doing that, and I will go ahead and fix it on the dress. Okay, it's all ready. So the next thing I'll be doing is to just take it to my sewing machine and then sew and fix on the dress that I'm actually making. So you see how it is. You see how everything is actually looking. So guys, this is it. This is the dress that I'm making. So if you haven't watched the tutorial, please, I'll link it in the description box. Please go check it out on how to make this corset. So I'll be fixing it on the dress. So this is what I have after fixing it. As you can see, you see I actually fixed the both sleeves as well. And I also went there to pipe the inner so that it's not rough from inside. So this is the end result. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next tutorial video. Alright, like it if you find it helpful, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share the video as well to anyone you know it to be of help to. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.